Both wrestlers report, and we are underway. Serbia comes out in the red. Gheorghi Tibilov, the 22-year-old, matched up against Viktor Chobanu from Moldova. One world champion gold medal winner back in Oslo. He was also a world silver medalist in 2018. Does a nice job avoiding the point as he was able to reposition himself and get back more square in the center.
That's the thing about Chobanu. He's so good at all these situations at the zone and always a contra attacker, actually. We saw that in the fight with Karim Kamal, where he actually was going for the throws, but he's like stopping everybody.
One of the best at it, and then when he stops it, he's good at the counter like we've seen throughout the years, as you mentioned. So you might be the one aggressing, but you better be ready to defend pretty quickly because he's coming right back at you. Yeah. Now we have a stoppage, 28 seconds into this opening period, a challenge coming from Moldova. Chobanu's corner was the one who tapped the button, so barely getting underway in this first period. Good look at our referee. Our officials have been rotating throughout the course of the 6 days. There's our review officials, and we're about to hear what this challenge was.
Challenge decision. It's not totally out, no points, and for that challenge, no points.
So you don't see this too often. Moldova rolling the dice on a challenge very early into the match, and they will lose that challenge, so now they don't have anyone left to use should they need it. Tibilov gets the point, goes up 1-0.
Yeah, but Chobanu, he's the man from to turn the tables very quick every time. But yeah, he was looking for a step out, I think, but it have to be the whole foot that is out.
Both wrestlers trying to get to inside position. Tibilov onto the wrist of Chobanu. Chobanu able to clear the wrist away. See that strong grip that Tibilov has. Gheorghi doing a really nice job of getting to where he wants to go, and that's the wrist and the arm. You see him pretty much for this duration of the first period able to get to his tie-up.
Yeah, exactly. He's the taller guy, so he goes down with the chest in a position almost 90 degrees and just controlling the match from there. But now we will see if he's being the taller guy can make a good defense against Chobanu.
Chobanu tried to get into the sit-out position just as Chobanu was looking for that reverse grip. Tibilov sitting pretty tough right here, and he will defend it well.
Yeah. He just switched his leg and his hips and just controlling the wrist, so he couldn't do anything from there.
Tied at 1. Approaching 2 minutes into this opening period. First semifinal match of the night coming at 60 kilos.
Blue, head up.
Prior to today, we had not seen a lot of Gheorghi Tibilov. This is his senior championship debut. You go through some of the age group performances. He was a junior world bronze medalist in 2019. He was a U23 fifth place finisher at the Worlds in 2021. So, young man who has put it all together. A couple of impressive wins earlier to punch his ticket into this semifinal match against the Olympian from Moldova, Chobanu.
Yeah, to be honest, I never seen him before today, but I was very impressed at the beginning. He beat some good guys today. Now he's facing a more experienced Chobanu as an Olympian, and he's doing great already.
Hanging tough with Chobanu in a very strong first period for Tibilov. And keep in mind, he's going to have the opportunity, if he can push the pace enough, to get the activity point and work parterre. His only point was a lost challenge by that corner right there, Moldova.
Center. Red center.
This is a good start from Serbia. Now Chobanu, he needs to do something about the match, otherwise he will go down in the parterre position and lose a second point.
Very important now for Tibilov to show the referee that he's trying to get to his offense and get the parterre crack at Chobanu. Front headlock position for a moment there by Chobanu. Now near the edge, Chobanu puts on the brakes and takes an inadvertent hand up around the face, so that will stop it just for a moment. Does not look like there's any blood. Both coaches really working hard in their respective corners.
Yeah, they know what's on stake at this moment. But this is the thing, Chobanu, he's so good at countering all the attacks from his opponent. But at this time, Tibilov, he doesn't need to make an unnecessary move. He just leaves him to go down in parterre and get that 1 point.
And that's exactly what he's going to get right here. So he picks up his point, and now can he add to his total? Tried to kick one of the legs in for Chobanu. He goes to work. Trying to work over the upper half. Now slides it back. Has that upper gut. Into a stand-up. Has Chobanu somewhat into the air. Now he is completely airborne. He will position. He will try to throw, but he's unable to get it done. Good job there by Chobanu as he stayed flat despite being up in the air. And now the pressure swings to the 2021 world champion to try to find his offense. Not too many people, when we woke up this morning, had Gheorghi Tibilov leading by 1 late in the second period here in the semifinals over Viktor Chobanu.
Oh, he has shown that he's on this level right now at the senior championship. And now we can see Chobanu, he's getting a little bit frustrated.
What a moment this is right now for Serbia.
And now Chobanu, he will get his second chance on top in the parterre position. And he had a very good reverse lift.
Keep in mind, since this is the second parterre, there will not be a point. So Chobanu needs a turn, tries to get the reverse grip. Tibilov trying to feel Chobanu. Uncorks, but did not get the turn, and Moldova can't challenge. Remember, they wasted their challenge early in this match. Still has parterre, has him back up again a second time, and he will deliver here, I believe.
The referee showed 2 points.
Referee showed 2. Judge and Matt Chairman go with 4.
But actually, he was in the standing position where he began the throw. Yeah. So very correct.
Boy, Tibilov nearly got out of it. It was a second attempt by Chobanu. Viktor Chobanu now with a 3-point lead, making the most of his second parterre opportunity.
As is the special thing about Chobanu. you will never know. He was almost losing, but then he just turned the table and now it's 5-2. Very interesting.
It was really impressive, too, because Tibilov had actually defended that first attempt, and Chobanu did not panic, stayed with his grip, actually into the stand-up, and he is going to get the four-pointer late, and he is back into the European Championship, but he had to battle to get there.
Very impressive from Chobanu today.
A big sigh of relief from the Moldova corner, as this was a nail-biter to the end. Georgi Tibilov gave him quite a scare, but in the end, the veteran Chobanu, now 30 years old, able to survive and get the four-pointer late.